Welcome back, guys, to Pokemon Moon, where we are standing before Gladion and Guzma about to do battle, and I've just been actually sitting here turning the music up and listening to this track because I think it's actually really good. As we move forward with Decidueye at the front of the party, ready to fight. So I'm still not strong enough. Oh, you lost, Gladion! All the days that I struggled alone and lonely, it was all for nothing. Is that it? The hated boss who beats you down and never lets up. Yeah, big bad Guzma's here. I did that spoiled little brat a favor and crushed him. Yeah, that was me. You know, I kinda liked you, kid, leaving home like that and wanting to get stronger and stronger. You had some real guts. Going so far as come over to Team Skull and rejecting your own mother. That was impressive. And now it's your turn. You little misfits keep getting up in my grill like a cloud of smoke that I can't brush away. It's time I put out your fire at the source. Well, that's fine, Guzma. Let's get revenge for Gladion. Team Skull boss Guzma comes out. And so the music for all around Team Skull and all around this has been great. Oh my goodness. But out comes a bug type. Bug water. So that means, of course, part of it's going to not be as good. But if it is your best Pokemon, and to be honest, I answer with my best attack. Ghostly wise. Decidueye surrounded itself with Z power. Unleashes his full force Z move. Sinister Arrow Raid, of course. It's not super effective, but it did a lot. An emergency exit means that when Golisopod comes back in, it's not going to do too well. Masquerain comes out. He's intimidated me. What does that mean? Well, we haven't seen you before, so I have no clue what'll do well. However, you appear to be flying some nature. Which will of course be super effective against Decidueye, knocking down a fair bit of HP. The best thing I can do then is that. So airtight, are you? Well, if Decidueye might go down from this, I'm going to switch out to someone a little bit stronger. Especially at resisting those moves. But can we keep it up with an Icicle Spear? Will it have another move in its list that's worse? Bug Buzz hits the special defense, which isn't so high. I think it does anyway. As we go super effective, of course. Guzma's a lot harder than before. But our combined levels will probably see us through quite nicely. As Pinsir's about to come out. We'll keep battling. Pinsir should be mainly physical after all. The mold has been broken, but I say keep using my Icicle Spear. You're quite resistant yourself, sir. No criticals? It'd be good if you get a critical back now. 3 times hits. Brick Break, fighting. Sandslash is down. That was just guaranteed at that point. So out comes Salazzle. Really should have sent you out anyway. Not playing my Pokemon too well as Pinsir is withdrawn and Golisopod comes out. Now, even if you're water, can you survive this? That was a foolish move. Salazzle levels up. And Toxapex grows up as well. Not bad, but now we're about to see Aliados. Will I switch my Pokemon? No. Of course you like bugs. Well, that says Salazzle is perfectly poised to nuke them all. The greatest of ease. So another horrible one off my list. Pincers coming out, which we know. We have the speed and attack power to break him down, even if the mold is broken. It's just Golisopod that can really stand up to you due to typing, if it wasn't so knocked down by our first strike. As Team Skull Boss Guzma is defeated. Hey, what's up with you? How come I can't smash you? Because you didn't say yo enough. Guzma, what is wrong with you? Looks like I got no choice. Go on. Go through. Well, sure, but well done, my brave companion. You beat Guzma. Now let's find Lusamine. Indeed. Please, help Lily and save Cosmog. I'll be right behind you. Well, it's more about figuring out how badly my Pokemon are bashed up at this point. I know I can just retreat to get it. If I want to beat you down, I've got to get at least as strong as you. Can't believe you beat me down like that. Well, let's just check the sides for anything good first. Because who knows where something will be. And then I've got to revive Slashy. Doesn't seem like there's anything else hidden behind there. Ay, ay, ay. Fighting types, 4 times effectives. I've really got to make sure I don't play you out in front of someone who can do something like that. However, saying that, it's kind of hard not to, because of course Pokemon can learn a lot of moves. A lot of different types, and then TMs as well. Well, in we go. This is where we get healed up. I wonder what's going on. Everything has bars on it, except for, of course, the front door here. Meanwhile, I see you. Just about. Quite a few of them in here, to be honest. As we step forward to find Lily. And Lusamine. Ah, Alexandri, it's been a while since we last saw you. What? You came? You actually came to help me, Alexandri? Thank you, thank you. So you know one another? A gifted young trainer like Alexandri, and he bothers with someone like you? How disappointing. I don't need your approval, Mother, or your permission. I will save Cosmog. My, you do say such incomprehensible things. Call me Mother. I don't have any children. Certainly not any wretched children who would run off and reject my love. So tell me how you saved that Pokemon. What can you do, Lily? You failed to convince me to listen to you. You don't even have the strength of a trainer. The only thing that you've ever done on your own is steal someone else's research material. You're not beautiful enough for my world. But fine. Since you're here anyway, you can watch me summon my sweet beast. And then, you can leave. I'm not being foolish or selfish. I'm asking you to listen, Mother. Do not sacrifice Cosmog for that beast's sake. If you open the Ultra Wormhole, Cosmog will die. You're right. It probably will die. Because I'm going to force it to use its power whether it wants to or not. Maybe if you really had been a daughter to me, I would have listened to you. Too bad. Well, that's horrible. Alexandri, I really am happy that you came after me. But I have to be selfish again. I have to ask you one more time, please. Help me. Help Nebby. We have to save Nebby. Not a problem. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Zoinks, go up to Lusamine like yesterday. She must have gone somewhere farther in. She must have indeed. There's no cells hanging out in here, is there? This is where I suppose... imagine I would have got no actual heal. As Decidueye steps forward once again. We will give chase. Because we've really got into the story of Lei, haven't we? What is this place? Hurry, this way. Okay, just let me up. That Lusmian lady, she really scares me. All humans aren't like that, right? Well, you know, yes, maybe. We're not exactly a great species, in some senses. What do you think? It's my private collection. My precious babies. They will all be preserved for eternity here. Slowpoke? There's a Pikachu in there, all cryogenically frozen. Is this what you do to the Pokemon you save? But my poor beast. What confusion, what rage must it feel, arriving in this strange world. It would not be right to confine its feelings in such a small case as these ones. It will need to express itself. I think I will let it express all its fury upon the Alola region as it will. Hey, Hal? Good job following. Whoa, Alessandri! This is not the time. But it's my proxy. He's appeared. Whoa-ho, and Lily! Man, I'm so glad to see you're okay. Ah, sweet Hal. Sue came too. And Gladion, must you be so untidy? Will you listen to me at least? You mustn't open the Ultra Wormhole. You can't let the beast run wild. The daughter who stole my Cosmog from me and the son who took my type null. All I ever did was give you two all the love I had, and all you did was betray me. You have no right to ask for my attention now. What? Daughter? Son? Well, yeah, the hair colour kind of gives it away, Hal. Not saying hair colour is the main genetic factor here, but still. Wait, you all are a family? Perhaps once we were, sweet Hal. Those wretches beside you left me. It doesn't matter now. None of that matters now. I was able to open the Ultra Wormhole using just the gases we'd extracted from Cosmog when it was in Aether Paradise, wasn't I? And now I have Cosmog itself inside this crate here. If I use this entire body, how many Ultra Wormholes will I be able to open? How many sweet beasts will come to me then? Please, stop. If Nebby isn't... If you make it use up too much of its power, you don't understand what will happen. Like when we ran away from the paradise, it couldn't even move for ages after that. If you use too much of its power, it will die. Watch. I will open the Ultra Wormhole for you. Come to me, my sweet beast. Come on, me. Step in there. What's the box doing to Cosmog? It's the one from earlier. Whoa! That's never a good sign. And another? And more? Many more. Many, many more. Unless that's one across, but that's an island each, isn't it, really? You see, all over Alola. Must you be so noisy even inside there? What an annoying Pokemon. The only thing I need from you is your power. But I will admit, it looks like that power has served me well. There should be plenty of beautiful beasts appearing all around Alola as we speak. Look! On Akala and Pony, even on Melemele Island. Near Melemele Island's Mahalo Trail. Just a Kuna on a stroll? Okay. Wait, this disturbance I feel. Oh, this one's a rare visitor. Is he going to attack humans, though? You have come before the Island Kahuna. More to the point, you've come across Tapu Koko. So you coming as a guardian, or just to battle? I think as a guardian. The other islands must surely be facing the same threat. I'm counting on you, my comrades. As Kahuna of this island, I, Hala, will support you. Yeah. What's it saying? Hee, my sweet beast. I'd like to point out there's no Tapu here. Madame Prez, the experiment was a success, ha! Looks like it's time to catch this wicked Ultra Beast to beat down these annoying upstarts. You're right. Guzma, quiet those children for me. I don't want to hear from them again. I'll stop the beast. My partner Noel was born to be a beast killer. How? You take Guzma. Alessandri, stop the president! If we don't, Alola will be flooded with beasts! Alessandri, we have to get Nemi back! What a disappointment to think that you all are so small-minded. You're going to startle my sweet beast! Alessandri, it looks like I'll need to silence you first. School, I'm silent all the time. So we battle the Aether President. Lusamine. Sent out a Clefable. There's this Decidueye. What will be best? 5 Pokemon, in fact. Best move to use? Let's start with Leaf Blade and move on from there. It's half the HP. Using Metronome to use that back to me? Let it use Sludge. Oh, anything, isn't it? Well, that was a nasty one to use. Critical hit, no poison. Which means I can get in there with another Leaf Blade and get it done with. Critical hit as well. You could have done that on the first one. Clefable's down. That's 1 out of 5. Mismagius. Right, will I switch my Pokemon? Well, it's Ghost Fire, he says. So out comes Toxapex. I know I really should say Toxapex, but still. Definitely a ghost. Can be poison, but shall we Z-Power or Scald? Let's just go Scald. Test my ability to understand things. Didn't get burned, but my special attack fell. Well, there's that high to begin with, so we're not really winning on that one. I can poison it though, right? Oh, my special attack. That's why we're boosting things to the hole, you know. Once that happens, I've got a better attack for you. Shadow Ball comes out. You should have been using that in the first place. But it's a critical. And another one of them will do. Plus the Toxic's going to take a fair bit of the HP anyway, which means the Skull will do just fine on top of that. In fact, I could probably recover and it would go down. Do you want to place that bet? This is where it burns me. Well, there's my special attack going like nowhere. And there we go. Toxic is a good move. I'm going to have to switch you out now because, of course, your special attack, not being overwhelming anyway, has been taken away. Iron Defense. We'll keep old moves for now. Thank you. I'm amazed you're still learning moves, though. Lilligant. I have no clue what that is. So I'm going to send out Salazzle. I don't think I fought one before. But for some reason I thought it might be Lily, if you know what I mean. And with that we get a quick KO. Switching to the right one for the job. Right then, we're about to send in a Milotic. I know this one, don't I? This one... a fish? Or am I really wrong? That's why I know the name. It was the Pokemon that people said it could evolve into Phoebus. Well, with that said, it looks cool and I wish I evolved it now. I wish I could have, but I switched to the right type. I had this vague vision it was some kind of water. Hydro Pump though is a strong move to send out. Raichu didn't like that whatsoever, but one more Thunderbolt will do. Which leaves just one more. Decidueye grows to level 50 just before Raichu reaches it. The halfway point, beware. Well, who to send out at this point? We sent pretty much everyone to fight. Now, beware. I have no clue. Let's send Sandslash. It might be fighting type. I might be messed up because of this. It's probably dark. It is fighting type. Okay. Because that's Stuffle. Which means I need out there. I need out of there very, very fast. Now in the meantime, I don't have a lot of Pokemon that can just instantly destroy fighting types. So we'll send you out there again. Come on, Charger. That means everyone's entered the battle at this point. Takedown. Probably would have been good to change to a certain ghost type. But we haven't used our Z-Power yet. So let's let Charger use his Booginium again. With the Mantis moves. A Savage Spin Out. Wraps him up. Hopefully wrapping this up. Not very effective. It looks like we're going to trade ones with that. Right, his speed fell because of that. Not that I'm fast in the first place. What would be better to use, Spark or Discharge at this point? Spark has paralyzing chance, doesn't it? Really not doing too much, but the paralysis kicked through. Beautiful. Takedown. We're going to take a fair bit from that. Alright, let us switch once again. And hope for a takedown. Or paralysis, it's beautiful. So with that, Leaf Blade should do most of the job. Aren't you cute? Yeah. No, you're not cute. You're not remotely cute. I don't think you, to be honest, Stuffle was cute in the first place. Are you normal type as well? Or are you just fighting? No. Okay, that sucks. Well, either way, I'm in the winning position. Stop baby doll-lining me! I'll just critical and make it end. Which brings us victory as well as Sandslash growing. Raichu to level 50 as well. And so we defeated A for President. Lusamine. How can you be so awful? Well, I'm not. But with the episode running on and the Lusamine battle over, we'll leave you with a cliffhanger as I ask you to join me next episode on Pokemon Moon as we get to maybe battling off this beast that's come through the portal. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.